Wow, to be transported to 2006 where Tom and Katie are happily in love and I don't have depression. Black Mirror's fourth installment this season totally caught me off guard and warned me never to go on a drug-induced bender in the Czechoslovakian countryside. In this video we'll be taking a look at MAZEY Day, its ending, and all the cool Black Mirror Easter eggs throughout. So pack some silver bullets, we have some celebrities to shoot. Meet Bo, a down-and-out paparazza staking out famous Sea of Tranquility star Justin Camley. You may remember Sea of Tranquility as being one of Black Mirror's recurring Easter eggs. Not only can it be found on Streamberry from episode 1's Joan is Awful, but 4 other episodes. In National Anthem, the special effects expert hired to fake the Prime Minister shagging a pig says he worked on it. There's Nosedive, where a few characters chat about attending Tranquility Con, and in Smithereens, where hashtag Sea of Tranquility reboot is trending. Then there's Rachel, Jack, and Ashley 2, where a reporter talks about it getting a reboot. Bo is an interesting name, having its origin from Scandinavia meaning to live. Bo is the only survivor in this tale, and it also conjures images of little Bo Peep, a shepherd protecting her flock from wolves. But when Justin finds that Bo has been taking pics of him cheating on his girlfriend with a man, he says 2 really interesting lines. The first, "You're killing me," which foreshadows him killing himself, and the second, calling Bo a fucking animal. One of the big questions this episode asks, who is the real animal? The werewolf that will end up stalking our characters, or the characters themselves? It's your classic, the humans were the monsters after all. And these paparazzi are absolute vile human beings, taking upskirt shots of celebrities, stalking them outside their homes, and even photographing them when they're clearly in a state of physical duress. Bonus points if you caught the paw prints outside the Quagmire nightclub. Quagmire also being the name of the sexy club in San Junipero. But it's not just the paparazzi who are vile. Famous celebrity MAZEY Day runs over someone in an apparent hit and run, or at least that's what we're led to believe. In her flashbacks we'll see that she actually stopped to check up on the man, but upon investigating discovered it was a werewolf. It's implied that she was bitten and became one herself, possibly through blood, since in the previous scene we saw her break a glass of wine and cut her finger, and near the end of the episode we see that same finger reaching for the wolf. I also think it's ironic that her last name is Day, considering what happens to her at night. While reading up on MAZEY, we learned that she starred in something called the Everwish Saga. It made me think of the Twilight Saga, which coincidentally features werewolves and the same song, Supermassive Black Hole, which plays in the car when MAZEY hits the wolf. After Justin's death, Bo quits the paparazzi, feeling that she played a role in his death. She takes up a job at Yorkie's Coffee, the same place Joan got her coffee from in Joan is Awful. Yorkie is coincidentally the name of the main character in San Junipero. But Bo is brought back into the job when she hears that shots of MAZEY, who hasn't been seen in weeks, are selling for $30K. So she stalks the house of a producer friend where MAZEY's apparently staying and noticed the full moon in the top right. And now that I see this scene in retrospect, it's clear this wasn't a drug-fueled rage, but rather her transforming into a werewolf. This has resulted in her calling in Doctor to the Stars Dmitry Babich, whose Eastern European background may give him specific insight into what happened in the Czech Republic. He knows that she is a werewolf, organizing the private location up at Cedarwood Retreat, chaining her body to the ground, and even providing goats for the hungry creature to eat. Bo's search for MAZEY ends up with MAZEY's driver slashing her car tires and leaving her abandoned at the Emerald Pines Diner. But as luck would have it, she's informed that a famous celebrity has booked out the entire Cedarwood Retreat nearby. That's gotta be where MAZEY is, so she calls fellow paparazzo Hector to bring his motorcycle up, and the two head over to the retreat. What Hector doesn't know is that Whitty and Duke placed a tracker on his bike and now are in on the photos too. This is going to be a massive payday. Approaching the cabin, they see that MAZEY is chained up, and it seems Bo is the only one concerned for her safety, while the others are more focused on taking pictures. We'll see her grab a rock from this oddly placed stack, but it's never mentioned if this is part of some sort of voodoo Dmitry has set up, or if the writers just needed a way for them to gain access to the cabin. As Bo clamors to free MAZEY, the clouds give way, revealing the moon and transforming the celebrity into a bloodthirsty werewolf. Whitty is the first to go, with Duke soon to follow. To show just how cruel these characters are, instead of helping Duke, Hector steals his camera when he's stuck, because he knows how much all those photos will be worth. Bo and Hector make their way back to the diner where an officer by the name of Rittman finishes a pecan pie. He has the same last name as Colin Rittman from Bandersnatch. It doesn't take long for the werewolf to descend upon the diner, absolutely massacring its patrons. And up until the very end, Hector is still taking photographs. He may be a piece of shit, but damn is he committed to the job. Bo gives the werewolf a killer blow, transforming it back to MAZEY, who asks to be shot. She'll get what she asked for, just not in the way she was hoping for, as Bo photographs her killing herself. Bo has become the greatest monster of all, devoid of any humanity, as she takes in MAZEY's last moments for her own personal gain. But let me know what you thought about MAZEY Day. Do paparazzi deserve to be mauled to death by vicious werewolves? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, please be sure to like and subscribe, and for more bad takes you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ThinkStoryYT. Until next time, remember,
can't handle the consequences, don't enter the game.